name's Claudine Carter-Pereira. I'm the Crime Lab Director with the Broward Sheriff's Office. We were one of the first internationally accredited labs in the county and within the state, county labs within the state of Florida. Additionally, we have in our laboratory, we have 4 analytical units. So we have latent prints, we have firearms, we have DNA, and we have controlled substances. So within our laboratory, our DNA unit obviously will look at different types of evidence from crime scenes, such as blood or semen or touch DNA, and what we'll do is we'll analyze that evidence to try to affect some sort of identifying individual.
Firing!
Then we also have our firearms unit. So our firearms unit will test fire weapons to determine whether they are able, whether for operability to ensure that they're working. Additionally, they'll be able to compare and identify the casings that come from those firearms and the bullets as well. Our controlled substances unit will look at the submission of narcotic evidence, and they'll determine whether or not the evidence is, whether or not the narcotics are controlled substances or not. And then we have our latent print section, and our latent print section will look at the palmar surfaces of your hands and the soles of your feet, and those prints that are left behind at crime scenes. And you want to be able to see whether or not we can affect an identification on that end as well. Our crime lab is an integral part of the criminal justice system within, and we're an aid to the law enforcement agencies that submit to our laboratory. So when they submit the evidence to the laboratory, most of the time they don't actually have any leads on a particular case. So the forensic evidence can really be helpful to provide leads. It's like a tool to help them in their investigation. We're kind of like a puzzle, part of the puzzle, so we kind of help to solve the whole case. So we analyze evidence, we stick with the scientific part of things, so we're fact-finding kind of analysts, so you want to try to determine whether or not whether someone's innocent or guilty, but rather what the evidence means in relation to the crime.